Hey y'all, cheers, happy Sunday. Welcome to another episode of the Analytical Eye Show. I'm your boy Javier. You can call me Avi. For newcomers, if y'all don't know, but unless I'm not cool with you, then you can't call me, you gotta call me by my name. But happy Sunday. I hope you guys had a good Sunday, or are having a good Sunday. And staying blessed and highly favored and safe and well and prosperous. Thank you guys for being here for another episode for me. Now, hold on. The past couple of weeks, and I hope you guys got your drinks, because see, I should have, in a way, the way that my situation is set up, and I could do it. You know what? Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead. 1 second, y'all. I decide I'm gonna do it, and you'll know why I'm doing it in a minute. You'll know why. 1 second, y'all. Okay, y'all. Since what we're gonna be talking about, I think it would be only befitting if I did. So here's what we gonna. Since what we're gonna be talking about today is so befitting, I think it would be only right if we had candles. And I've been waiting and wanting to do this episode, and I feel like it's the right time now. So let me go reposition the camera, because I want y'all to be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all will, but hopefully y'all will be able to. Just a little bit. Trying to turn it down just a little bit. Okay. Now, I don't know if y'all be able to see it, but we're going to light some candles. Because what we're going to be talking about is sex. Sometimes you got to set the mood, you know what I'm saying? You set the mood. You set the mood, baby. You set the mood. Now, I'm going to have to be careful because I got a whole bunch of entertainment shit up here. And I ain't trying to, start shit burning down to the ground. We ain't got time for that. No, we don't. Now, don't mind this one, y'all. See, when you in the hood and your glass breaks, or you ain't got no thing, you got to put the candle in a bowl. It's hood. Just don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Hell, love is love. Hood love, rich love, ghetto love. There's a difference between hood and ghetto. And then the thing that sucks is that one of the wicks went out, so I have to dig for it. Don't mind that, y'all. But yes, we're gonna be talking about sex today. And not just sex. We're gonna be talking about romance a little bit. We're gonna be talking about making love, because there is a difference. There is a difference, y'all. Woo. That is blowing. Ooh, hold on now. If you're gonna be popping like that, I'm gonna have to put you out. Because you're not about to mess up my good electronics. No, I'm not. This stuff costs. I just got a home theater system from Bose, y'all. It's $1,000. And I'm not about to have you. No, you not. If you're gonna be popping all like that, you could pop your ass and stay right there. Because you're not about to mess up my good shit. Okay, I don't think you can see all that. Let me see if I can get it down a little bit more. There we go, y'all. Now y'all gonna start seeing a little bit of my breakdown. Y'all gonna be seeing a lot of my breakdown shit. So forgive me. These two candles ain't light up that much. Okay, they may a little bit later on. I'm not gonna light too many because I got all these electronics around here, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see me. Let me see if I can go ahead and grab a chair or something. Maybe I'll sit down for this. Now y'all starting to see a little bit of my home. And y'all over here like, what does he got? All this plastic and stuff. Oh yes, I got. We're gonna be talking about lube. I'm talking about condoms. Obviously, the only kind that me and my boo use. Being honest. And I'm gonna show you a little demonstration of some things. Now, I'm not gonna waste these condoms. I'm not gonna waste them. That was good money we paid. We don't even use the damn condoms any damn more. So, but whatever. Okay. I don't even think these candles is burning all that good. They're not. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's because the damn wick thing. Okay. So let me see if I can grab a chair. Let me see. Okay. Probably should have prepped for this. Sorry, y'all. Oh, you know what? I got these African beat drums over here. I could put them on that. I just totally forgot I have. I just remembered I have these African drums. And then I can actually raise the camera back up, most likely. And I'm also going to give... Let's see. Okay. All right. See, y'all, this is what happens when you start thinking last minute. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I've been so busy this week. I totally forgot. Cause I did tell myself, I said, Avi, you're gonna light some candles for this episode. You're gonna, try to make it a little more romantic. And I'm over here like, so forgive me, y'all. But anywho, okay, now I'm back. Okay. 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 So y'all, hope y'all can see me. Okay, yeah. So I got these African drums. I got them from Ross. I work at Ross. That's one of my jobs. So there's that. Let me go and close that down. Okay. But yeah, I got these from Walgreens like years ago. I was gonna give them to a girl I liked, but she didn't like me back. Y'all know how that road goes when you have a girl that don't like you back, and you know you do everything you can to try to get her. Now, one of the kryptonite things I did, or one of the bad things I technically you could say I did, wait, dang, that drives me so fast. I lied to get a girl to like me. I made up a very, very bad lie. And that was so wrong. I was like in 8th grade. It was a bad thing. But anywho, I got my ghetto candle. I got my candles. I got my African drums. Make sure you get your wine or whatever you want to drink. Matter of fact, let me get you my boo, and my boo is just so amazing. My boo is sexy. My boo. I'm not gonna tell you guys what my boo's name is because I keep my private life private. But I'll tell you that I'm not with it. I'm off the market. Finally got somebody that likes me back. One more thing. Now, okay. Now, I'm not sure. Okay. All right, now I'm done. Officially done. We're going to talk now. Sex is a wonderful thing, y'all. I'm going to tell you that right now. Sex is basically the best things in the world you can ever have. And my boo introduced me to these wines. Let me see if I can put them up here too. There's a lot of stuff up here. I don't want to put too much because then it may. But I'm not sure if you guys can see these wines. But this wine, these two bottles, actually there's 3. And ironically, we purchased one, and one was for 2018, 2019, and then 2000. Oh, this was in 2018 too. Okay. Oh, that's a 2018. Okay. But this is one of the best cheap wines that I like. It's called Costa Rosa, and it's very good. It's Sangue de. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm not gonna. But you can find that at ABC Spirits or any of your local wine stores or alcohol stores. The nice thing for me is it only contains 7% alcohol. 7%, y'all. And it still gets me and my boo tipsy because we're lightweights. And it's only like $14. And it's really good. It's more fruity than alcohol. And so if you're a person like me that does not like alcohol like that, then I would recommend this to you. It's a really good bottle of wine. But my favorite of all times is Alizé. Now this one's, I need to get some more. This is 16% alcohol, but it's a cognac. How do they pronounce it? Cognac, whatever. And it's very fruity. It's French vodka, basically. Now this one is Gold Passion, so it's yellow. So this one makes me have more fun. The red makes me very sexual. And then the other one I think I tried what was the other one I think I tried? Oh, I'm thinking about Hypnotic. Hypnotic is another French vodka. Now that one, it makes me more calm and mellow out. But I love Alizé. Now Alizé is a little more expensive on the expensive side. It's because it's French vodka and it's from France. It's I think it runs like $20 to $40, I think, depending on the size. But yeah, y'all. But sex, y'all. Sex is something that we don't talk about a lot, and it can be dangerous because there's side effects to it. You catch diseases from it. But we're not going to talk about that right now. We're just going to talk about how wonderful sex is, and how impactful your sex life can be if you're doing it the right way. Now, let me tell you a couple of things that I'm into. I'm into the red room scene, if you know what I mean. I'm into 365 days. Have you guys seen that on Netflix? If you haven't, it's a more rigorous, explicit, better version than 50 Shades. Because if you read the book, I haven't read 50 Shades of Grey, the book, but if you read the book and then compare it to the movie, I've heard it's very more explicit in the book than the movie. And obviously, you can't put all that stuff in the movie. You want to make it more romance, so that's what they did. They downplayed a lot of shit that happened in the book. 365 does the opposite. Ooh, and the sex scenes in 365 are way better than 50 Shades of Grey, I think. Especially, there was a whole 10-minute sex scene they had of all different angles. And I'm like, boo, we did that one. We did that one. We did that one. We did that one. We did that. Damn. Okay, we did all that. We do every single one of them things. My boo is amazing. My boo is very sexual. My boo is very amazing in bed. My boo is very. My boo is more the dominant. I'm more the submissive, but we're both dominant in a way. So it kind of clashes in the bed, which makes for a very good time. And I mean, we've done it in places you can think of. We not just put our business out there, but we have fun. We have fun. And we tease each other, especially when we're at restaurants and shit. Oh baby. That's what's nice when you both sitting across from each other. A lot can go down across from each other. You'd be surprised. But I want to give a shout out to all the big breasts, the big ass, the big dicks. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all y'all. Now, we always give shout outs to the big dicks, the big asses, and then the big titties. But we don't give a shout out to the medium or the small penises. We don't give a shout out to the medium-sized breast or the small breast. And we don't give out to little to no ass either. So I'm going to give y'all a shout out too, because it's how God made you. What can you handle? What can you be fulfilling of? And so all these people that are getting plastic surgery stuff done, all just so you can have what everybody else got. Look, you got what you got for a reason. Not because, and so it just shows that you can't handle your little, so how can you handle your big? You get what I'm saying? But sex is an amazing thing. Now, me and my boo, we use Magnums. And my boo, he is this is too big, this is too small for him. No, for real. We used some condoms that I got from the clinic. Just going, because I was like, at the time I was just too cheap to go down and buy condoms. So I was like, okay, cool. So they gave me a whole full bag of condoms, and we went through all those in a minute, and a lot of them broke. So we went to the store and got Magnum. I we're putting it on, and I'm like, this looks tight on you too. He said it's a little tight, but it's not tight as those. But, Now, what I require, and not everybody requires, and this is usually good for anal. I think anal. Because, and here's the thing. With vaginas, you can use water-based because the vagina already provides its own self-lubrication. So you only need, if you want, that's why you don't see a lot of people that are, that have sex with their women. They are not using silicone or water-based or any lube at all, because the vagina already has its own pre-lubrication. But if you want to use more, you can. Usually it's for first-time usage, to popping the cherry, or the hymen as they call it scientifically. But as black, people, we call it popping the cherry. You can do that. And so you don't really need it. But when you're doing anal work, I think silicone is the best. Now I require silicone because there's no, you can't, no. I retract. Like, my boob can open me up, but then I retract like that. Like that. Every time feels like the first time. Don't know how, but this literally only works. And he only likes that too because it stays on longer. See, with water-based, you're constantly having to add more, but with silicone, it does add a little more. Now, this brand, now don't get me wrong. What I'm showing you guys is, I'm not a pinpoint person for this. I'm not a spokesman person. They're not paying me for any of this. This is just the shit I use. We also use Army Navy, but that's a little more on the expensive side. But we go through a lot of lube, so a lot that I'm gonna buy it's like a whole gallon of lube for like $120 from like our, Swiss Navy, or that I believe it's called Swiss Navy. Let me get you the right name. I think it is Swiss Navy. Just to be. Yes, it's called Swiss Navy. Swiss Navy, they have lubrication, they have sex toys, I believe. One of the things they just came out with was anal lube, which I'm not sure what's the difference, but I guess it's supposed to be much better for your anal, if you guys have anal play or whatever that is. But yeah, silicone is the best, so we use silicone. We tried water-based, but shit don't work. You might as well just use lotion or some baby oil if you're gonna go like that. But they tell you not to use that type of stuff because it's not good. But hey, if that's all you got, hell, do what you gotta do. It ain't gonna, hurt too much. Now, to all of the big people out there now, and now, mind you, I got this from Sam's. Ladies, bear with me, to all of, including my man. Ladies, to all of our men out there, and all of our men, and I mean my man too, with now this is a little more skinny. This is a little more on the skinny side, but with men that have a little more ample, a little more ample size. God bless you for taking it. My boo is a little on the on the big. He's on the big side. It takes me a minute to. We just can't always go in. We gotta ease our way in. And now I will tell you this: this is a little not how my booze is, because it's a little more. This girth is not this. Mine is. I'm not even gonna give out his business, but let's just say it's a little bigger than this. Yeah. And I think measuring this out, if I'm not correct, let me get I brought a tape measure to see how big this thing is. To all of my big dick brothers. Now, we're looking at about how many inches is that? Almost a foot, so that's about 12 a foot is about 12 inches. Yep, 12 inches. For all of the ones that are 8 inches and above, where my man falls into that category, God bless you guys. God has perfectly endowed you now with big balls too. Yeah, I get locked jaw sometimes. I feel like, let's just be honest. But the whole purpose of sex, and I'm just joking on a lot of this shit. The whole purpose of sex is romance. Intimacy. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Sex is about the want and the desire of having someone that is loving on your body, loving on you. Now, it's okay. There's a difference between sex and making love. Sex is just hit it and quit it. That's all sex is. To me, this is my version. Now, I'm not saying this is what you guys believe, but I'm just saying, for me, the way I categorize sex and making love is sex is just hit it and quit it, more like a one-night stand thing. Making love is usually, it's like the act of, like a movie scene, if you think about it. The bubble baths with rose petals in it, strawberries with chocolate syrup, or your own chocolate mousse or whatever, or a chocolate cake with strawberries on it, or with whipped cream, baby oil, caramel candy, syrup or honey, if you know what I mean. Massages, candles lit, lights dimmed down, Luther Vandross, Teddy Pendergrass, or Jill Scott playing in the background, making music. That's what I'm talking about, making love. Making love is more the act of where it's slow and it's passionate, and you can have sex and look into each other's eyes while he's on top of you and you're on top of him, and you guys are literally you're connecting. You're one in one. You know, he's making love to your body and you're making love to his, and really feeling each other in that moment, because you're inside of each other in that moment, and you feel the passion and the how did Judge Lynn put it, the not the like your all of the crazy stuff going off in your mind and in your heart and in your body from releasement of love into each other, and not just the cum side too. I'm literally talking about the passion of it all. That's what the cherries, the you know, that's what the fireplace lit, you know, making a bed sheet like on the floor, you know, with your blankets and the wine or the alcohol or whatever you prefer, the ice and the everything, you know, that's making love. You can do that in sex, but usually sex is more the 50 Shades of Grey type of shit. That, you know, where it's just, you know, you're having sex and, you know, and it's more just, we're just having sex. Making love is taking two parts and making it whole with everything you got. And usually making love is more a like all night event. Sex, I give no more than an hour. Now me and my boo, we range from anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour, maybe longer, with sex and making love. You know, well, with our making love, it's longer. It's like an all-nighter thing. And usually with making love, it's more like you make love and then you cuddle, you spoon and your fork, whatever you do. And you do it from all different positions. And usually it's more, ooh, my lord. Sorry, y'all. I felt it coming out too. I was getting ready to grab it, but I missed it. But usually with making love, it's more like an all-night event, because you're going to go back again and again. You're going to go back again and again for more and for more. You're going to continue to go back. Oh, I got to make sure I look good. You're going to continue to make sure that your partner is satisfied in every way possible. It's one of those feelings like when you wake up in the morning and you're so hungry, your stomachs are growling hungrily, and she or he or whoever they wake up, make you breakfast, you're skipping around the place, you know, all that stuff. That's what I love, making love more than sex. But who doesn't love the occasional sex? Because then you can do it in the bathroom at a Longhorn Steakhouse. You can do it at a rest stop. You can do it at a day in your car. You can do it outside of Denny's, you know, or IHOP, whichever you prefer, you know. That PDA affection, baby, walking down the street and stuff. So I like both of them. I like both. It's all about being spontaneous. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna leave it at this, and you can feel how you feel. Ladies, if your man is eating you out, you need to be sucking his dick. You can't be expecting all pleasure and not giving your man any pleasure. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna demonstrate a little bit. The best way, coming from personal experience, from I'm a man, to pleasure your man, you kind of should hold his body and stroke and suck at the same time. See, because then your mouth is getting the head and your hand is working the rest. Make sure there's a turn on point. Men have a turn on point too for their anal, but that's why you play with their balls and stuff. And right behind their balls and between their anus, and there's like a little spot. There's a turn on spot for men. Hit that part, and you play with it. And you lick the balls. You play with it. You suck it. You know, you do all those things for a man. You know, you do it, and you speed up. You slow down. The best part is when he feels like he's about to come. Oh, slow down so effortlessly, so he can feel his body shake and tense up as he climaxes. So that way, once he comes, oh baby, in the fetal position, sucking on the thumb, calling for his mama. Now men, less teeth for the women. Less teeth, more tongue. Y'all up in here trying to eat out. It's not literally eating, okay? Stop trying to bite at her coochie. You know, you want to lick. You want to get in between the crevices. You know, lick the thighs. Kiss the thighs. And, hey, even kiss the coochie. Hell, kiss it. Look at it and kiss it. It's got lips. Kiss it. I know that y'all probably looking at me like, oh, this boy, this almost 21-year-old boy is over here talking about making love and sex. Oh yes, I am. Sex is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing, and has the tendency to get in your mind and get in your ways, as Jill Scott said. You have to be smart with sex. Sex is the most amazing thing that God has put on this earth, besides him, besides Jesus. We don't talk about it a lot is because we're not want to find ways. You know, it's either one party, the man is enjoying it, or the woman is enjoying it. You know, or one partner is enjoying it, the other is not. You both should be enjoying it, whether it's sex or making love or just fucking. You know, whatever position you use. Sit down at the table and talk about what you want out of your sex life with each other, and what you're willing to compromise on, and create safety words, or if you want to go that route too, create safety words. Use the word green or red, you know, like red light, green light. You know, make sure you're an active participant in your bedroom, and if your spouse is not doing something that you like him to do but not the right way, or she's not liking you to do in the right way, teach her, train her. This is because all our bodies react. What I had to do with my boo is because obviously my penis is different from his penis. The way that he interacts with my penis is not the same way I would interact with his. So I had to teach him as he was going. Hey, I need you to do mine this way because, you know, and then, oh yeah. And then he knows those points. So when next time he does it, he knows. And then sometimes, depending on the mood we're in, faster, slower, what's going on. You train, even if they got to go into special ed, you want to train them on your body, because my boo, which makes it more pressure for me, he loves the fact that he treats me first. He loves it. That's a turn on for him. And I never had that before. Never had that. It was always about them getting theirs, and that's it. You know, he wants me to get mine first, and I want him to get his first. So we put pressure on each other to make sure we're doing each other right, to make sure we're both able to get there. But don't always think there. Talk out what things work for your body and getting you to the climax, and the best way, and him or her as well. Talk out, because and it's so scary because you don't want to come off as, hey, you're not doing this right. You're not pleasing me. But if you come out with the right angle of saying, hey baby, you're doing this right, but here, this is what will make it better. I love the fact that you want to pleasure me. You want me to come first. You want me to climax first. You want me to get there. You want that. You're doing a great job. But here's how it would help. Here's how I would feel. You know, or you tread lightly but with respect. You know, you don't come at it from an angle of you're displeased by what they're doing. Hell, because they can just fuck you, get theirs, and just roll over to the other side of the bed and be done. And you're here feeling empty and not dissatisfied. After sex, whether after sex or after making love, and really after making love, you should never feel empty, never feel displeased, never feel like what the fuck just happened? Or did I get mine and he not get his? Or she not get hers, I got mine. You should never do that. Never. Never. And for women, a lot of times, for them to even get to the climax, a woman now, I'm saying a woman, not a little girl, not one of these little fast-ass girls out here. I'm talking about a woman. A woman like Jill Scott, Queen Latifah, Monique. Women, their climax, their turn on, is not the fact that you give them your penis. Anybody can do that. It's the romance. It's warming them up, texting them throughout the day. Hey, baby, I'm thinking of you. Hey, baby, you know, you gonna get me home? And then rubbing the bath, having petals on the floor, trickling all the way up to the bathroom with the hot bath and candles lit. That scene right there. That. Feeding her chocolate and having the chocolate, you know, like, and sucking on her fingers and, you know, and pinching on her nipples and biting them, and those little things are the turn, licking her body as you work her way. God damn, y'all, I'm telling you, it's those things that turn a woman on. It's those things that turn a man on too. Little do they want to admit it or not. Telling you, it is. You working your way down to his body? Oh, baby. It works. Telling you. I prefer making love over sex. But in the same sense, I love the sex stuff. Because that's when you get real freaky. That's when you start experimenting with new things. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you so many sex stories I had. One where I was using syrup and it was on a leather couch. That was a little bad. Because a lot of mess. One of the ways you can even be proactive or like be engaging with your partner is like, we're gonna start at 1 and count 10 means you're about to climb your climax. Like 9 is you're about to climax, 10 you climaxing. And stroke. And the same thing's goes for her. And count with me. So I know. And if she's the type of person that at certain points she wants you to go fast so she can climax faster, and boom, or she's one of those where you go fast and then when you get to the climaxing part you slow down and then get her to that peak real slow and she's like or like, you know, he's like and it's so bad that he can't breathe. His mouth is just open like he can't, you know what I'm saying? Like he about to have a heart attack type shit. Do that, you know. Do a 1. Okay, I'm getting to 2 and 3, 4 and 5. I'm at 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, nope. Go back to 5. You know, you play with, that's called edging. Edging is where you, either with a woman or a man, you basically get them to their climax, but you don't allow them to climax, so you keep them at that threshold of an 8 or a 9. You know, that's how some guys get blue balls. You didn't know that, right? That's how sometimes when you edge, play around and get blue balls. Now I don't know about women. I don't know if they get like some type of vagina balls or vagina, like blue vagina or something, like, you know. But it's blue balls are just basically where, you know, in this sense, you know, you keep playing, and you haven't come, you know, so you're stocked up, you know. Let me get you the real Let me get the real definition, because, you know. Oh yeah, so it's a ridiculous, painful condition that occurs when a man is close to orgasm, but it suddenly shuts off. Basically, where so basically, yeah, that's what I mean. You know, basically, it just means that he's gotten close. Whoa, so it means for me, I'm just men. It occurs when a man is close to orgasm, but it suddenly shuts off, like he can't come. And then from that point forward, it hurts. Now, my man has never had blue balls because, you know, he ain't shooting blanks, okay? If anything, he's shooting the opposite. But on a serious note, y'all, sex is amazing. Make sure you're tending to your partners. And make sure you guys are being proactive, not reactive. Make sure you're using condoms so you're not end up with kids, you know, especially when you're not ready. I waited till I was 18 to have my first experience. And to technically tell you the truth, Me and my boo was my first relationship, technically. Yeah, well, not technically. It is my first relationship. And on top of that, he's the first one to ever make me climax. He's the first one that ever made me feel pleasured and liked having sex with him. Yeah, man. I massage my baby, everything. I love my boo. I love my boo. That's my baby. He's big old giant teddy bear of love. But make sure you guys are making sure your spouses are pleasured and love having sex with you and like it too. Make sure they're feeling enjoyed. Make sure they're feeling comfortable in your arms and safe in all the positions y'all have, the acts y'all try out, the pleasure, the displeasure that then leads to more pleasure, you know. So there's like 3 songs that I'm gonna give y'all by Jill Scott that I love. Well, really, I'm gonna go down the list of them. There's "Come See Me." That's a great ass song y'all need to listen to. Sexual, amazing. "All I," "Until Then I Imagine," "Crown Royal," "So Gone" featuring Paul Wall. Yeah, yeah, baby, yeah. Jill Scott has made some amazing sex songs. Am I thinking of missing any other sexual songs that are like that I'm missing? Let me go through my Jill Scott catalog and see what else I'm missing. I'm gonna say "Not Like Crazy." That's another good one. I'm gonna even say "Cross My Mind." I would even say "Making You Wait," but that's more of an intellectual, but it does have some sexual, things in there. I would even say "Epiphany." That's a good one, although it talks more about the elude of the sex, what's going on there. But that's another good one. And "Imagination." It's "Imagination" / "Crown Royal Suite." Oh, make sure y'all listen to that. "Imagination." That's another good one. Yeah, Jill Scott did a thing on that. Yeah, Jill Scott, man. I would even say "Can't Wait" and "Beautiful Love" featuring BJ the Chicago Kid. Yeah, man. Some amazing songs Jill Scott wrote. So all those songs I just mentioned, listen to them. But my favorite out of all of them would have to be "All I" at this current moment, because I always think about having sex with my boo. Now, me and my boo right now are on a celibacy thing because I want to challenge us. That means no sexual activity by ourselves or with each other until my birthday comes in, because we're going to head down to Miami. So that's going to be a whole, I think I counted like 7 or 8 weeks with no sex. I know, right? No sex, no making love, no nothing, no touching, no. And I said no looking at no looking at our shit, none of our videos, no looking at porn, no looking at nothing, no touching, no eluding, no feeling, no nothing. The only time you touch it when you're watching yourself or you gotta use the bathroom. That's it. Nothing else in the ordinary. So yeah, that's a challenge in itself. He didn't really like that, but if he wants some more of my ad, my goodness, he gonna follow rules. Hey, when you are the woman in the relationship, technically, when you're the woman, you have all the power. Literally, ladies, you do. Your man is gonna buy by you because they know they get the prize. If you tell them to take out the trash and they say no, oh, well then you ain't gonna get this cookie for a whole month. Oh, child, they be to dumpster and back before you could even finish that sentence. You hold all the cards. You hold all the power. Don't forget that. Sex is amazing, y'all. Sex is amazing. Make sure you're staying safe. Make sure you're staying protected. Make sure you're feeling good while you're having sex. Make sure you're pleasured. And sometimes it's not even about the size of the penis or the size of the boobs or the size of the ass. It's really about pleasuring. So although we shout out to the big dicks, the big penises, the big asses, sometimes the little penises or the medium-sized penises or the little to no boobs or the little to no ass, they give a lot of pleasure too. So don't discount that. For all y'all out there that getting all this plastic surgery trying to look like a Kardashian or look like black people now that it's to be accepted to have big lips, big boobs, big ass, big everything, the big old presentation. God gave you what you have to handle with, you know. Make sure you do that. My man loves my cheeks. Yeah, make sure y'all doing good, y'all. This episode was just literally about sexual talk. That's all it was. No hidden agenda. No nothing. Just talking about everything, things. Sex is amazing. Can be a dangerous thing. Because you don't, and here's the thing, you need to be careful who you're having sex with, because you don't know who they had sex with, and those people that they had sex with those other people, and other people, and other people. You never know. That person could be community dick, community penis, or everybody around in your community that has sex with everybody, and now he's coming to have sex with you too. No. He probably got, and then creating babies and stuff, and make sure if you're fertile, you're ovulating. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your fertility, make sure your fertilization and his, water is not meeting together and creating too many flowers. How should I say that? If you don't have enough money to keep the flowers growing, to flourish and shine and feel beautiful. Get the analogy, the mechanisms in that, the science in that. But in all honesty, seriously, y'all, sex is a serious thing. That's why God and Jesus said that he would never let himself be with anyone until he was married. It's because sex is a serious, monumental thing. It's a gravitational pull for two people. Not three, not four, not five. Two people, and two people only. It's a heavy, impactful, meaningful thing. It really is, y'all. And you should take it very serious. Should never take it lightly. It's not something out of the ordinary. It's an amazing, beautiful thing. Now, I would say if Eve didn't, now y'all know in the last episode I was talking about that damn Eve. I wonder if Eve never bit the apple, will we just be basically all having sex with each? Well, no, we wouldn't have sex, because God would create a woman for the man, and then that's how they would get down. But my question is, so basically we would just be having sex out in the open, and we would, nobody, like, you could see Adam and Eve walking by, me and my boo having sex. And they don't even, like, they're not even caring. They're not even like, oh, they're having sex, or they're naked. They're not going to know that. But as soon as she grabbed the back, she's like, oh my God, they're having sex. Oh my God, we're naked. And God looks down, what are y'all doing? No, seriously, if you read the Bible, it kind of basically like that. Eve, everybody was naked. Eve, the snake or whatever, told Eve to bite the apple, and she did. And then they started realizing they were all naked, and then God basically reappeared and said, what the hell's going on? Basically, that's what he was doing. He said, just funny jokes, y'all. But seriously, make sure y'all, did my candles go out? Oh, it did. See, these candles are a little more cheap. Yeah, they did go out. They did go out. There we go. But yeah, make sure y'all are, you know what I'm saying? Oop. But make sure y'all are getting romantic, y'all. And men, don't leave it all up to the women to be romantic. Y'all can be romantic too. This whole thing about men can't have feelings, or men shouldn't have feelings, or, you're a man, you're not supposed to have feelings, she's supposed to be doing all the work. No. Men, be romantic too. You can be romantic. Love on your women, love on your man, or whoever you like, Men, you can be romantic too. You can light candles and get some roses and rose petals or their favorite, whatever their favorite flower is, chocolates and candies and make a chocolate fountain. Do whatever you got to, diamonds, gold, whatever it is, make a lavish thing. You can do that. Bath salts, massages, a masseuse doing it, whatever. You can do it. It's not, don't leave it all up to your woman, your women, or, in my case, if you have a man, don't leave it all up to the more feminine or women-like, or woman in basically in a relationship, to do all of it. Don't. It's not just all their side because they have more time on their hands because they're taking care of your kids or they're home more than you are. And, don't just leave it all up to them to do, because it's not just their responsibility in the intimacy department. You have a responsibility as well to make sure that you are sorry, I feel like I have something. Do I have something on my eyebrow? I feel like I have something on my eyebrow. You as a man have responsibility as well to make sure that you're doing your part in the romance department too. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes two to have sex. You can't leave it all on her to figure out, and you just come in the room and get your heart on and fuck her, and that be all. You can't do that. That's not how it works, because then that's how you get a dissatisfied woman. Then they go off and start having sex with other men and cheating on you. And it's okay for you to keep your romance life spicy. Try different things. Try sex toys. Try blow up dolls. Try sex on the ceiling, hell, sex in another room, sex in the living room, sex on the floor, sex on the stairs, sex on the railings and ceiling fans. Hell, if you can do that, hell, get a freaking bedroom mirror, film yourselves, take pictures while you're doing it. Just try anything spontaneous, Try it with porn on the TV, and it be your porn, not just any porn. Just try putting your watch yourself. Watch y'all having sex with each other on TV. You get turned on, then you start having sex while that shit's playing, and you both just try something. Keep your romance spicy in the spice. In the romance department, it's not always traditional. He on top, you on bottom. That's it. No. That's Bible time shit. We're not in the Bible times. We in civilization time. I mean, we're still in the Bible times. Don't get it twisted, because we know in the Book of Revelations right now. But you get what I'm saying, Put on some soft jazz music, some Kenny G or whatever, Put on something good. Put on some, some good music that both of y'all can listen to. Make sure you guys are pleasant yourselves, y'all. Sex is amazing, but only if you guys are both actively working to have a great sex life. And talk about what's bothering you in the bedroom. Like, I didn't like when you did that, or I like when you did that. Talk it out. That's the only way to have a great sex life. It all comes down to communication in that too. If you're not expressing your displeasement or dissatisfaction with your partner, with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, how are they supposed to know? Closed mouth don't get fed. It's not biting the hand that feeds you, because they feed you a little something. But it's really about, how can I get that food to taste better? How can I? Oh my God, this. How can your talk about it? Talk it out, walk it out. It all comes down to communication in that too. Make sure you guys are both understanding what do you expect in the bedroom, how you're going to get it, how you're going to operate. It all comes down to talking. Oh my God, this head wrap is really bugging today. Usually never, this like the first time it's acting up. I think because this is a new head wrap, y'all. This is a different one. But this is the last thing I'm going to say, I'm going to go. But make sure you guys are just talking out what you guys like, what you dislike, trying new things, and be open. Don't be closed-minded in the bedroom. Men, stop thinking about just your pleasure and not her pleasure, because your pleasure is different from hers. And in my case, my pleasure is different from my boo's pleasure. That's why we talk about our sexual pleasements or displeasements, or okay, let's try it. While you're having sex, do it. Because I do it with my boo all the time. I'm like, wait, no, but try it like this. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, talk, It's also, do it in the act of as well. That may even be better for you than just sitting across the table or sitting on the couch saying this is what we're doing. Maybe in the heat of while you're doing it, say, hey babe, try this, and they're gonna do it and be like, oh yeah. So then now they're gonna know this works better than that, and it's basically kind of making them think that it was their own idea, in a way of like, okay, this is what I'm gonna start doing now because that's better. Or it gives them several different options to choose from based on your angles or the positions you guys are in, the role playing you got. Try role playing. Try saying as a doctor and a lawyer or a dump truck person or a cook or whatever like that. Sometimes I get butt ass naked with a robe on and my man walks in and sees my ass and I'm cooking like we try things. That's what you're supposed to do. Try new things. Don't be scared. Don't get into that taboo phase about, oh, it's got to be fine lines, square box, four wall type of thing. No, that's not how it works. Sex is a wonderful thing, and you can explore it to infinity and beyond options of things. Spread your horizons over the mountains. Now, my boo spreads my legs way past the mountains and beyond. I'm not as flexible. Try to get flexible too. Take some yoga classes, take some stretching classes to be able to do splits, different angles, explore different things, try different things, upside down, whatever. Put cake here, don't put there. Or like put cake where you want him to, and then have him like eat it and eat to your heart's desire. Eat the chocolate cake or eat whatever cake you want to put there, and eat to as well. You get what I'm saying, ladies? See, I got your back. Ladies. But make sure y'all are communicating. Make sure you guys are understanding your guys' satisfactions. If you don't, you will have an unhealthy, dissatisfied sex life. You don't want that, because you're going to have sex with that person for the rest of your life. And so you want it to be great. And I always thought to myself, I ain't going to lie, in a way, I was like, do I really want to get married and have sex with the same? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I do. Because I don't want to have sex, because then they would have sex with that person and that person's having sex with that person. You don't know who they're having sex with. You don't know who that person that they've had sex and has sex with. And that's why I don't really get this whole open relationship thing with you guys are still having sex, but then you guys are having sex with other people. You don't know who those other people are having sex with as well. And that just proves to me you're not really you can't commit if you're in a open relationship. Not judging people out there. That's a whole nother conversation. But I'm just saying, as far as sexually, I want to commit. That's why when my boo and us, we established, he was like, are we going to be exclusive? I said, what do you mean exclusive? And then I heard the word exclusive before, but I'm like, well, obviously, it's a norm. But I had to think, this new age crap, everybody out here having sex with everybody. Nobody wants to be exclusive, or the mindset is, oh, I'm having sex with this person, so this should only be this person. You know what I'm saying? But no. But yeah, make sure you guys are staying safe and well, communicating. Make sure you guys are going out and doing what you got to do to stay safe and healthy during this pandemic. Make sure you guys washing your hands. Make sure you guys are having a great sex life. And I will say, this last year has tested me and my boo. And a lot of people didn't make it out of COVID. A lot of people didn't go through COVID or quarantine with their mates. Quarantine and coronavirus, COVID-19 really tested a lot of relationships and really made you realize who your friends are, who your friends aren't, get your priorities straight, get things done that you never got done before, who is your mate really your mate. And a lot of these couples out here that have been married, they didn't realize who their mate really was until they actually quarantined. Because you can't go nowhere, you can't work, you can't do this, so you're in the house all learning things about them, and so that's what me and my boo, we're developing still and everything like that. But make sure you guys are really talking about your sex life with each other and not being scared. And if you're scared, that's okay. It's okay to be scared and talk about your sex life, because I get you don't want to hurt your partner, making them think that they're not satisfying you, or you're not feeling as satisfied as you want to be, or everything they're doing is not right, or it's ugly what they're doing or whatever like that. That's not the case. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you are if you're not satisfied, then what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? If you're not satisfied with your partner, then how are you going to be fully satisfied? You get what I'm saying, y'all? So make sure you're satisfied. Alright? But I thank y'all for watching this episode. We'll talk sex more, but this was just more of an introduction to sex and basically more about me, but also giving you guys true and honesty about what sex is and how it can cultivate your life in a simplistic way. And sex is supposed to be simple. It's not something that you're supposed to make an Olympic run, a mile marathon. No, this ain't about that. It's simple. Don't try too hard. Don't try too easy either. Just right. That's how sex becomes amazing and perfect in every way possible. We all have and find out what your pressure points are. Your turn on points. Some people their nipples aren't a turn on. Some people their certain part of their body, their stomach, their gut, their back, their neck, their ears, their head, their feet, their hands, their arms, whatever. And if you want to get into the weird shit, their armpits and all that. I don't know. I'm not that saying that's me, but I'm just saying some people out there are. Everybody has their own different pressure points, turn-ons, likes, dislikes with their did you hear me? I said dislikes. Turn-ons, turn-offs. Explore those. And it's okay if you explore some things that turn you off in the bedroom. That's fine. At least you know, okay, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Talk it out. But I want to say thank you to my boo. I love my boo. Thank you, boo, for satisfying me in every way possible. You continue to satisfy me. We're going to continue to explore our things after this celibacy of 7-8 weeks or so. But I thank y'all for watching this episode. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Avir Vassal. You can also follow this show on the Facebook, Instagram at The Analytical Eye Show. And on Twitter, it's iAnalytical. Make sure you guys check out the sessions live. I'm going to be doing another one tomorrow. I missed last week's because last week I was getting the home theater system. Everything was just crazy last week. I went to Best Buy, Walmart. We went all over the place. We went to St. Augustine, Daytona Beach. We went everywhere, me and my friends, so it was a little crazy. But make sure you guys stay tuned for another live sessions. I appreciate you guys so much. I will post the link for the sessions live in my comment section below. Make sure you check it out tomorrow night. That's the plan. The plan is to do it tomorrow night at around 8 p.m. Sorry, 8 p.m. But make sure you guys follow me. Make sure you do your homework on sex. Make sure you find out your likes and dislikes. Talk to your doctor about shit like that. And also make sure you guys, if you're having arousal problems, make sure you get that shit fixed too. Viagra or don't use those steroids and shit. Go to your doctor and tell them your issues and find out okay, you know what? Have them try this in the bedroom. And sometimes you need to go to therapy too, counseling. If you can't talk about it with your mate, you feel more comfortable talking about it, don't go to your pastor. Because let me tell you something about this whole counseling thing. Do not go to your pastor about every little thing. Your pastor, just because he's preaching the word of God, doesn't mean he knows everything. Go to a trained, skilled professional that God has blessed to be on this earth. Because in the Bible, it talks about counseling is good. Make sure you go talk to a professional sex therapist. Talk about your visuals and what you'd like to see. Talk this shit out. Sometimes you do that too. These are all options for y'all. These are all options. Not every single one of them I have exacerbated or used, but a lot of them I have. A lot of them that I have used. So make sure you guys doing that. But I love y'all so much. I will see y'all next week. Don't forget to check out the Light of the Sunday. Don't forget to stay tuned tomorrow for Sessions Live. Now, that is all contingent on if my boo's coming over tomorrow. So I will keep y'all up to date. But I thank y'all so much for watching this episode. Peace and love. Love Village. Thank y'all for another episode. And cheers to you all. Ooh. Look what I did. I done messed up the camera.